People ask the question, what's a rock and roller? And I tell them, it's not about drums, drugs, and hospital drips. Oh no. There's more there than that, my friend. We all like a bit of the good life. Some the money, some the drugs, others the sex game, the glamour, or the fame. But a rock and roller, oh, he's different. Why? Because a real rock and roller wants the fucking lot.
Wants the fucking lot. That's what I'm talking about. You like that intro, huh?
Yeah, that's
nice.
sick.
Wants the rock and roller. That's the best movie in the world, man. Got to see that, man.
Just dropping it down.
Oh, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. It is a good fucking flick. It's based in Britain. It's a really good show. Really good movie. I think it's on YouTube. Watch the whole thing on YouTube right now. Rock and Roller.
It's probably because it's from Britain and we don't care about their copyright laws.
It's a good flick, man. Check it out.
Yeah.
All right. Little help here. Number 11, correct? Nice. In the room. Once again. Oh, 12? Yeah, it's 12. I'm seeing now gray hair. Ryan. Engineer extraordinaire. Welcome back. And Justin. What's happening, babe?
Not much, man.
Doing good?
What a week.
It is
so
been
much shit
crazy
happened.
shit,
Holy
yes.
shit.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
And
as I was driving up from Homestead, the bird dog verdict came out.
I
I almost wrecked my car.
What
I almost
happened?
All right.
I can't believe that this guy got as much attention. Like, he walked off. Like, you would think that this would be a non-national story.
Sir. It's it is embarrassing.
Like, the guy
shit
fucked
out of you,
up. Like, come on. Like, we really got to give him all this attention. Like,
it is embarrassing. It's going to get worse.
I know.
It's
It's
gonna
like
get worse.
unbelievable.
All right. This is my rant. Bergdahl's verdict is as follows. Dishonorable discharge will avoid prison for desertion and misbehavior before the enemy after abandoning his post. Reduced rank from sergeant to private. Now get this. Has to pay $1,000 out of his wages for the next 10 months. So what's that tell you?
10 grand?
They didn't know. $1,000. $1,000. That's it.
Whoa.
They didn't kick his ass out the army.
Whoa. What?
He has to pay $1,000 fine over a period of 10 months.
That ain't shit. That ain't even car insurance. Like, what? Wow.
For desertion.
Yeah.
Under the
like,
face of the enemy.
Yep. Like, in
Sorry,
the worst
man.
situation, basically, like the middle of Afghanistan. Like, really? How is this even a thing? Like, how is this guy?
I would have put something on his ass.
So they made, all right, so there's this podcast Serial, right? Their first season, great season. It's about like a guy, there's not a whole lot of evidence of him murdering some girl, blah, blah, blah. Great season. Second season, they do the Bergdahl case, right?
I understand.
They go through the whole thing. Like, there's a lot of inside story into it. You get a much deeper picture of what's going on. Not that it helps, because really all that happened was this guy deserted, and like there's kind of like this angle where you're looking at it and you're like, oh, well, you know, he was running away from a war. He didn't agree with the military, and there's like this little lefty angle to it, right? Yeah. And that's really what they're preying on right now. And that's where all this is coming from, is like this lefty angle of like, oh, well, maybe he did it for the right reasons and we shouldn't punish him. And it's like, no, you don't get it. Like, come on.
So Trump gets up there and fucked it all up. I think he pissed off the adjutant general and said he should be
he did the
life in prison.
Right. He did the whole Trump thing.
So he tainted
take it to the limit.
He tainted it, yeah. He tainted it, right?
Yeah.
So this guy walks. I'm astonished. The prosecutors asked for 14 years.
Yeah.
The judge, the adjutant general, said no.
There's got to be some motivation behind that.
It's going to be reviewed.
Yeah.
Another general has to review it. But this is a military court.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so no, this is not civilian court. This is military court.
Right. It's a whole different ballgame.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the military, which is a dictatorship. You
Right.
take orders and orders trickle down.
100%, yeah.
Right? They're not following their own military law.
And is that
So-
like a publicity? Is that because this guy's getting all this publicity? Like,
No,
why are they
what
doing
they
it?
said
Like,
was he spent 5 years tortured in
Okay.
cages and all that shit. Sorry. He walked off.
yeah.
He deserted.
He walked into their hands.
Yes.
Like, where was he going to go? You're in the middle of the freaking desert. Like, well, mountain desert, but same
Regardless.
thing. Like there was only 2 options. The guy was going to die out there or he's going to get captured.
Within hours of his walking off that place, he
yeah,
got snacked.
immediately.
He's right up against the Pakistani border.
like, dude, what did you think was going to happen?
Fucking idiot. So, yeah, he's still going to be in the military for at least 10 months
so
to pay the
fucking
fine.
crazy.
Yeah.
What the
So
hell?
every soldier who follows the rules, the guidelines, the
Yeah.
orders, now,
they have an out.
yeah, they got an out.
Yeah.
They got an out.
That's the thing, and that's the whole thing with legal precedent. Like,
Yeah.
that's what's really happening
It's
here
that-
is they're setting precedent.
Yep. Sure fucking did.
Crazy.
Sure fucking did. So Bergdahl, the traitor, walks after 5 years of torture.
I
Good
will
luck.
say that second season of Serial that goes over all this, like I listened to it. It took me like months to listen to the whole thing because it was so boring. Like I'm listening to the story unfold on this podcast, right? And I'm thinking to myself, wow, this is the opposite of entertaining. Like I could care less what happens to this guy.
Yeah.
Like,
But here, the lefties are going to make him a hero.
yeah.
He's going to be a millionaire.
Yep.
He's going to be he'll
He'll be the anti-war martyr. Yeah.
He is going to discredit every hardworking, law-abiding, order-following, private, Marine, Airman, Navy, Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Hey, he's going to be out here making millions.
He is. That's the crazy thing. So is he's still getting a paycheck from the army?
Yeah. He's been walking
Wild.
around.
That's-
He's been walking around with 2. I think
So
one was
he
a sergeant.
deserts. He gets caught and gets tortured for 5 years. Okay, comes back. All right. Now we take it to the limit and just talk. Like we just produce shows on it. Like we put it in the media and like for what? Like there's no story there.
It's amazing. And I'll leave that alone. We're done with that. Next, Snoop Doggy Dogg and the bullshit he's putting up on have you seen any of this?
No.
Okay. So Snoop, you got
Enlighten me.
that picture of the latest album cover? Huh? There it is.
Whoa.
Make America Crip Again. Promoting gangs, right? Okay. As Trump, supposed to be Trump, on a gurney in a morgue with a toe tag on him, right? With the American flag.
Yeah.
So
That is some serious imagery.
let me do that. That's not artistry.
No.
Let me do that. Let somebody do that. Let that be Obama.
Oh no way.
Let that be Obama with toe tag.
It'd be on the news that night.
And a white oh,
it'd be over.
riots.
It'd be over.
There'd be fucking riots.
Yeah.
All right. Then go back to the other picture. Show the other picture where he's shooting Trump. No, you got the other one. Yeah, that one there. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a video. That's
Yeah.
when Trump's running for president.
Yeah.
He shoots Trump in the head. All right.
Right.
What? Nobody says nothing. Nobody says shit. And then the last one. Make America Crip Again.
Unreal.
Promoting gangs. So now we got promotion of shooting the president, shooting and killing the president, promoting gangs. Do you know? And I would if anything, nothing happens to this dude, I'll be amazed. TBS has him as a game show host.
Snoop Dogg?
Yes.
What show?
The Pyramid.
oh my god.
Yes. Remember the Pyramid?
I couldn't that's a ridiculous
Do you remember
thing.
the Pyramid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the pyramid.
That's TBS has the show. And there has been no repercussions for that.
All
Nothing.
right.
Now I don't promote he'd get his feet swept out of from any.
I wonder
wanna
what
see him.
casting director was on that production. Like that's a wild choice for Pyramid.
I have no fucking clue.
That's crazy.
But no, he's the host of the Pyramid. Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing. But nobody. TBS has not, sanction him.
He's definitely back to Snoop Dogg, right? Because it was Snoop Lion for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I guess he went through that phase, and that's all over with.
Yeah. Well, that was when he was heavy in the weed. He was Rasta.
Oh, yeah. It was, yeah.
Because that was that lion shit was about, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. So, once again, the left is going over the top because they didn't win an election.
Yeah.
That's basically what it's come down to.
And
that cunt, Hillary, is still yapping away. I was so much to talk about this week. Did
you hear about the book Donna Brazil?
Oh, that came up.
Yo, this week, seriously, a lot of shit happened.
Good, yeah. It's been very good. Yeah,
but that book that Donna Brazil wrote about how Hillary just wanted to take over everything. She took over the whole DNC.
Oh, they say Obama left him broke.
Yeah.
And the Hillary Clinton machine, the Clinton machine came in and funded all the money. So they said, listen, if we're powering the money, it's ours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something don't smell right there.
No. And they're falling apart. The DNC, like
both of them.
Oh, it's so bad.
The RNC, the DNC.
It's so crazy.
If you had half a wit and could form a party in the next year.
Yeah, the libertarians are really working on it, but they kind of dropped the ball.
They've had too many loons.
I know. It's like, come on. What's crazy is like the voices, like the podcast voices and like some of like the guys that are real deep into it.
Yeah.
They're really like well thought out people, like putting out ideas out there that really make a lot of sense, taking things to their logical conclusion, not taking things at face value, like looking into stuff. Yeah. So like the core of like the libertarian values is totally there.
Right.
Versus I feel like the DNC and the RNC, the core has been corrupted on a major level.
Oh, major.
Oh, it's just it's over. It's just
what's
the heart of
corrupted
darkness
them?
now.
Money's corrupted the fuck out of them.
Exactly. Lobbying, everything, the whole game of it. Like when you got all your congressmen and senators just on the phone, like for 60% of the time they're in office asking for cash. Like they're not doing anything for anybody except for themselves.
I will say this: Bernie is perpetrating a fraud.
Oh,
he took a payoff.
Nightmare.
He took a payoff.
Yeah.
To bow out.
Right. Yeah.
And Hillary's like, "Come on, Bernie." He bought a brand new home up in like Connecticut somewhere for $650,000.
Yeah. And he's talking about the poor and like everybody should have everything.
He said he's going to run again. God help us all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a bold move at his age.
I will tell you this. I think Hillary's going to run again.
No.
I do. She's talking about it. She talks more about a re-election than Trump does.
There's so much damage that's been done to her though. Like,
dude, this is like a heavyweight fight. Ali Frazier 2.
Yeah, for real.
Trump Clinton 2.
You got the two parties like going
That's
at
it.
They're just bloody. Like it is. Yeah. It's going down right now.
It's not. Trump wants to run. He's 70 something.
Yeah.
Why can't she?
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I've strong feeling she's gonna run.
It would be ridiculous if she ran again and just lost again.
But here's the thing.
I don't know. She's got to consider that, because like that's going to be a huge hit.
Here's maybe instead of her walking in the woods, we'll find her hanging in the woods.
Right.
So she.
You know what though? You're right because the DNC they're still in love with her.
They have nobody.
Yeah.
It's not about being in love. They have nobody.
Right. There's no.
They have no fucking buddy.
Just I know what that's like.
Like the RNC. Yeah. They have nobody. If they had somebody, we wouldn't have Trump now.
Right.
They have no fucking buddy.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen? This is my prognosis. My fucking look, Swami look. You're going to hear her say, you know what? They talked to me. They sat me down and we have nobody but you, the sea.
Yeah.
And she said, for my country, I'll do it.
Oh, you're right. That's an easy one to spin in the political.
Yeah,
like she'll go for the sympathy, and then the hey, we got to do this again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bernie, they'll buy Bernie another house. Tell him to shut the fuck up.
But then wouldn't that mean that she'd be rerunning against Trump?
Yeah.
Whoo.
That's what I just told you.
Round 2.
Ali Frazier too.
Yeah.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Yes.
I don't know if that's gonna be like 2016. That was a crazy year. Going through that election, Like that was, you saw everything like people, like Facebook exploding.
It'll be like the Purge.
Exactly.
Huh? What?
Would it be the first time in history if the two candidates who were running ran again against each other?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Unless there are a couple in the 1800s, you know, that I would like. Definitely none in the 1900s that I could think of, because it's been, you know, the dynasty thing is only recent as far as I can tell.
What?
We basically have political dynasties.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
Bush,
Clinton,
yeah,
the whole deal.
And Obama kind of just jumped in there, like, let the black guy in.
Yeah.
He might do us
We're gonna
good.
take a quick break from these two, and then we're gonna go right back.
yes. Yeah, because we have the Spanish Bush, who is the railroad commissioner in Texas.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's Jeb's brother.
Yep.
And then we have Chelsea.
Oh yeah. Oh, that
Hey,
dude.
little C.
Yeah.
Big C, little C. All right, enough about politics. We'll have our own little podcast about that. First of the year, baby. This shit's going to get better and better every day. All right. First up, video of the day. We'll just run through the whole thing. Hold up. Substitute teacher goes off. Home Depot has a new advertisement. Not one they wanted, I bet. Papa John is saying the NFL is fucking him, sticking a dick in him. He's not selling enough for that horseshit pizza. Kevin Spacey, man, he just got, I wanted to watch
House of Cards.
House of Cards.
Yeah.
And I still do.
Yeah.
But now every time I hear Kevin Spacey's name, I think of pedophile.
I know, it's very unfortunate because he was such a good, he's a great actor.
But he's gay. Don't worry about the pedophile shit. He's gay.
Yeah, right. Like,
Don't
all
worry.
right, we'll get there.
I forced him to. I'm gay. All right. Corey Feldman is back and hunting for money. The Russia propaganda machine reached 150 American people.
So half.
150 million Americans.
Half of
I
everyone.
think they're pretty good.
Yeah.
The Russians got in there and fucking used propaganda like fucking crazy.
Well,
they fell on our weakness.
What?
Social media.
Yeah.
They stroked that motherfucker.
Yep.
Right. And the DNC's got a few choice jobs. They don't want white men to apply. If you're white, don't apply. And then robots are coming. And they're becoming citizens. The first robot citizen.
Did you ever watch Blade Runner?
Yeah.
Have you seen the new one by chance?
No.
I saw the new one in theaters.
I watched it.
Phenomenal.
52, man. Watch
Yeah.
the old shit.
Dude, the robots are coming. You see it in that movie a little. Like
Yeah.
there are gradients of it, and
Well-
that's what people don't realize is this is not an overnight thing.
Walmart's getting ready to put robots in
I
the fucking
know.
store.
McDonald's, Panera, all of them. They're all gonna do kiosks. They're gonna get automated kitchens. Like
Next thing you know, there'll be somebody sexually assaulted a robot.
Yep.
What? What?
Oh, yeah, you're right. That
There was
is
a
a thing.
sexual assault of a robot?
Yeah. Oh, 100% at a convention. Right. I think there was a
Charges? Went to jail?
No, I don't think you can do that.
I had something
yet.
the other day where you talked about the guy felt that they mutilated, but they didn't call it sexual assault.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
Listen, robots will not be property. They're individuals. Even if a robot has fucking feelings. All right, let's go up the first one. Video. Watch this young lady of color go the fuck off.
Let you cheat because last period when I had you in my class, you had all that time to be studying. You weren't. Yeah, you weren't. But I'm a bitch because you weren't doing what you was doing, what you supposed to be doing.
I wasn't even on my.
I don't care. But don't call me no bitch and don't think I'm not gonna call you one back. Know that. Okay? You call me a bitch, I'm gonna call you one right back. You in
She's
high school.
fired.
I ain't that much older than you. Don't call me no bitch and think you ain't gonna get one call back. Y'all kids got enough thing coming. I'm Miss Cooper. I don't play that.
Okay.
You better know that, baby. You call me a bitch, you a bitch too.
Okay, I was
Okay.
on my phone.
Okay, but she called me one. Y'all wasn't saying nothing then though. When you right. You okay, as long as I'm right. When she called me one, nobody had nothing to say. Nobody had nothing to say. All right, then.
Damn. I'm just so glad she didn't call her a black bitch.
She was clearly having a bad day. Like, she was upset before that happened, and then that girl set her off.
But I promote that shit. I don't want to see violence in classrooms.
Right.
But kids now can say what the fuck they want, can do what they want.
There's too many lefty things going on in schools.
There's just too much independence.
Yeah, exactly.
I had Sister Peter,
Yeah.
who was my first introduction to lesbianism, and I didn't know about it. She used to beat the shit out of me with a metal ruler. Bam, in the back of the head.
I was in a Catholic school in my first few years, too, and they were harsh.
Yes,
It was no joke.
You got hit. You wasn't running over.
Oh, yeah. There was
Sister
no...
Peter hit me.
Yeah. And you tell your parents, and your parents are like, what'd you do?
Yeah. She leaving.
There was no, I'm calling the superintendent. Like, it was like, what did you do? Go to your room.
No, Sister Peter was the principal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah.
So you walk down to Sister Peter's office, you're fucked.
Game over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Sister Emmanuel, she used to, if you talked in her class,
Yeah.
not that I know about this, she'd tell you to stick your tongue out, and she'd take pepper and put it on your tongue, and you had to leave your tongue out.
Ooh.
It would burn the shit out of your tongue.
Damn.
That bitch.
Shit, that's rough.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, Sister
It's a
Emmanuel.
little clever,
brutal
too,
bitch.
though.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, brutal bitch. Brutal. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like they've really like hogtied the faculty in schools as far as like what they're really allowed to do, and the kids, because we're in the information age, they know. And the first thing a kid's gonna do is press all the buttons in the room.
Here's what I want in school. I want all the school. You know your locker for your books and shit like that.
Yeah.
I want a locker put in school when you walk into school. A phone locker. You put your phone in there and you go to school.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
You don't carry your phone any fucking more.
Yeah, but then you'll have all the crazy parents going, what if there's an emergency and I gotta call the school?
Pretty much.
Yeah, like handle it. Be a parent. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Previous to you just saying that, if you had asked me, do you think kids should have cell phones in school? Yeah, why not? But you're right. That's a really huge problem.
The kids get laptops in school now.
Yeah. And internet on all their classrooms.
My kid got a laptop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They got.
pretty
When
nice.
I took him the first day of school or walked him up there, he got a laptop.
Damn.
That's what I said. Fuck.
I didn't get anything.
Nothing. Nothing but a slap of the hand by Sister Peter.
I got a fine for losing my books.
Yeah. How to walk around on a heavy shit all day.
Yeah.
He don't have any books.
Oh, wow.
Everything's on laptop.
Yeah, they got all the courses and everything. The home. Wow.
And every once in a while, when he wants
That's
to,
good
he
for
can,
the environment. Let's save the trees.
he can flip off. He can flip off schoolwork and flip on porn.
Yep. There's no
he knows
fucking
what the
way the
settings
kids
are
are
at.
paying
Yeah,
attention.
shit.
Like, there's no.
Come on,
There's
man.
no way.
Gotta be kidding me. Fucking Christ. But I promote her doing that. I want teachers to do that because kids nowadays are fucking little criminals.
They are. There's no respect,
Yeah,
and
none.
they know it too. And
Yeah.
that's the problem. And like, there's no repercussion to the kids, and all these teachers are getting all the heat for it. And like, not only that, how much does it suck to be one of the lowest paying jobs in the country and the most influential? And then on top of that, the people you're trying to teach are just little shits all
That's
the
the
time.
next one.
Like,
that's the
fucking
next one I was
nuts.
going to say. I make $30,000 a year, and I have a fucking 14-year-old cursing me out.
Yeah, that is gonna, and
No.
you're already having a bad day.
No.
That is a recipe for a
Oh, fuck
disaster
yeah.
right there.
She might have had her period and was having a rough fucking day.
Could have been anything.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Fuck yeah. Or her kid, or her girlfriend, or her boyfriend was fucking her husband. Yeah.
She was fighting with somebody in the
Yeah.
morning, and she comes in and like, phew.
Do you
no
notice in there?
go.
She said, "I'm close to your age."
Yeah.
No, you ain't that close.
No, you're not.
You are a little bit.
Her mistake there too was taking it out of professionalism and going into her regular personality. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you have to like your whole job as a teacher is to stay calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah.
Like, you really gotta. And I understand if you have a bad day and stuff, and it's fine, but like, you can't go into like your normal speech.
She went back to the motherland on that shit.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. Just be for real.
Yeah.
She got nigger eyes.
Yeah, she went back to the home front on that. And that I gotta say that was not the right move.
And you hear the kids go, ooh.
Yep, yeah. They were loving it.
I was
now,
trying to
all
follow.
the kids in that class, out of the 30 that were probably in that class, there's 2 others that I want to go and make their own video. So they're going to go to other classrooms and other teachers and do the same thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, they're just...
See if we can push this teacher's button.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. And I talked about Home Depot and their new advertisement. You got that up? You know what? No. The ISIS. That picture. Yeah. What is the one with the guns? I sent you 2 pictures. There it is. That's Home Depot's new advertisement. Ain't that some shit? Home Depot, the CEO in wherever the fuck he's at, just had to have cringe. Go, God, oh fucking my
right? Like that news story hits, and then you sit, like you're in your board and like, sir, can you turn on the TV real quick? And he's looking at it like, are you kidding me right now? Like, come on.
Making so bad is, and I'm not making for the situation happen. I could, you know what? I'm sorry. I was,
you know, it's funny too. I like this girl I'm seeing right now. She needed to go somewhere, and I couldn't drive her. I was like, just rent a Home Depot truck. They're only like $20.
So
they are ridiculously easy to get, and like
$19 a day plus mileage.
No, it's 19 for this only an hour and a half.
Oh fuck!
It's 100 for the whole day.
Oh
yeah, I had to figure that out because I'm like telling this girl I'm seeing to go rent a Home Depot truck for the day, thinking it's only $20, and she's like, it's 100. I was like,
so is this official? You hooked up with somebody and thinking about getting married?
Negative.
Okay, all right.
But there is an issue, and it is complicated.
Well,
that is my Facebook stat because I'm still married. I'm getting divorced. I'm separated. She lives up.
You're
in
on your way
Jersey.
to hell.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
oh
good.
man,
Good.
the whole fucking thing.
You're Catholic?
The women, no.
Oh, I thought you're Catholic.
No, I'm Lutheran.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, they go to hell too. They go to hell too. Don't worry about it.
The situation
They're the
is
worst.
foobar, and I'm working through it on a daily basis.
We have a free mic. You're more than welcome to bring her. And
Yeah, you want it? We should get the. She's Spanish. She's
you say you get the spick?
No, I said
you should be
Spanish.
ashamed
I was
of
going to say
yourself.
Spanish girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're
she's
racist
she likes to
bastard.
say Latina. I believe that's the proper vernacular.
Yeah, Latina when she's young. When she's fucking 40,
she's
you lose
a Spanish girl.
Yeah, no, senorita.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like 30, 28 on down. You're
Yeah.
Latina. After that, you're fucking senorita. And you're old over the hill.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Now Latina's young. Senorita's old.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. All right.
Or
I gotta
used up,
remember
stretched
that.
out. So yeah, I am not making fun of the situation. I'm glad they got the little terrorist and put him into the shot him, put him in jail.
What was the deal with him going to Guantanamo? They can't do that because he's not.
Trump's crazy shit.
What's the deal with that?
Trump's theory was that we were still in war. These are combatants, and he just off the cuff answered that shit. He should have never said that.
Right. So he was just uninformed on the situation.
That was Trump being Trump.
Right.
Yeah.
It was Trump being the I don't read.
Yeah.
I don't like to read things unless
My
they have my
subject
name in it.
matter expert, the little guy with the pointy ears from Alabama that I hate, didn't tell me I can't do that.
Yeah. My bad.
Sorry. And he's been trashing the fuck out of him since like all week long. Oh, he's beating the fuck out of him. My Justice Department. He's
Yep.
beating him up,
Just
man.
throwing
What
that
the
blame
fuck?
around.
Ugh. God almighty. I don't know if I brought this next topic up. Did I bring it up? God damn it. Kevin Spacey, right? Are we on Kevin Spacey?
Oh yeah.
What are you on? What do you got?
No, I didn't get that.
What?
All right, skip that one. Yeah, that's the
Papa
one.
John's. Papa John's is crying foul. You got it?
Oh, no, hold on.
All right. Papa John's crying foul. He is saying because of all the protests going on in the NFL,
Right.
the kneeling and all the rest of the shit, his pizza dynasty is taking a crash. He's supposedly lost like $70 million. That pizza is shit, Papa John.
Yeah, it is shit. It is the worst. Like, if I had to choose between any of all the shit pizzas, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Papa John's, like Papa John's is on the bottom of that list.
Well, you grew
every
up
time.
in the Mecca of pizza, so I didn't know why you talking about buying that shit.
But you know that you're right. In Jersey, fucking the pizza's so good.
You know
so
why?
Unbelievable.
You know why they make money? Papa John's, Little Caesars, all them make money. Kids.
Oh yeah,
The
'Cause it's
parents-
sugar dough. That's really what it is.
Well, it's targeted toward kids.
right. Okay.
And the parents, well, we get 2 for $25.
right.
And I want to make my kids little obese little fucking Americans.
Yeah.
So
That's a
I'll feed them
no-brainer
this-
marketing
yeah,
strategy,
yeah,
right?
exactly
there.
right. Yeah. So he's got to keep his hair dyed.
Look at this fucking guy.
He's got to keep
Oh,
his hair
man.
dyed. So it's like, what the fuck? I have no pity for him. But he is
Yeah,
sponsoring he's sponsoring drag racing too.
He's kind of a piece of shit, to be honest.
Well, I don't know the guy that much. Allegedly, he's a piece of shit.
Allegedly, you know,
But-
there's some things that he didn't do that were the greatest. I mean,
He supposedly lost $70 million in like hours last week.
yeah,
And then, but his shit is stock is trading like $60 a share. Yeah.
like, dude, you made pizzas and you made a shitload of money. Get over it. Like, why you got to put blame on everybody?
But
Like,
his business plan
right,
is a form of slavery.
right,
It is.
yeah,
And I'm not saying slavery is a good thing, is a bad thing. I'm not going black
well,
on it.
really, we're all wage slaves at the end of the day.
Franchisee.
Yeah.
His franchise system
Right.
is a form of slavery.
Oh.
Because you attach it to somebody and you have to take orders for them, right? They
Yeah.
just changed all the Pizza Huts over. And you had to do that. You couldn't, man, I don't want to do that.
Right. It's the same
Okay.
with McDonald's. When a new
Yeah.
thing comes out, you have to buy the machine from corporate
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
have your franchise out.
Yeah.
And like that machine could be 80 grand just
So
to make
you-
the new milkshake or something.
You might own a Pizza Hut.
right.
You better love that motherfucker because you're taking it,
You gotta-
taking the grave with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Same
like-
thing with Dunkin' Donuts and stuff like that. Yeah, that whole franchise system is interesting with the
I don't see how you're making any money. Dunkin' Donuts is every fucking where.
I know.
There's probably 3 within fucking 5 miles.
There's
of this
one
house.
right across the street.
It's
yeah.
fucking crazy. Yeah, all them little stores and shit.
Yeah.
Crazy. But he lost 11%. His stocks went down 11%, so he's freaking out.
Like, dude, make better pizzas. Like,
Yes,
it's not
please,
fucking the NFL's fault. Like, come on, man.
Cut your franchises.
First of
in
all,
half.
wings are like the real food of the NFL. Like, people want wings. I associate, you do get pizza sometimes, but I never really. There's not a direct connection there. You know what I'm saying?
This motherfucker should be happy he's still in business. He should be happy he's worth
Millions.
Yeah, he was on the Forbes list. He fell off.
Yeah.
400,
Yeah,
500.
dude.
Yeah,
That's
just
crazy.
on shit pizza,
Yeah.
making America obese. Sorry, motherfucker. But I will say this: you remember when who was the chicken place? The Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A, yeah.
went on their
the Sunday
but-
thing, and
yeah,
the gay
okay.
people, and
This is the same thing he did.
oh,
This is the same thing he's doing. This is a marketing ploy.
publicity, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll flip out. He blames the NFL. So he's using the NFL maybe to get more
Right.
play to increase. He's like, oh, well, we were losing all this money because maybe there's all these other pizza places. But
He
you know
sponsors
what?
drag racing.
Right.
He sponsors a whole bunch of the shit. The 11%, I could show you he lost 20% if I do the math.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
So he might be down maybe. Everybody over exaggerates. So 11 is
Yeah.
really 7.
Got it.
Okay. He jacked up the numbers and said, you know what? I can turn this back on the NFL instead of me and look like I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And I need to get more business. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
In the
Marketing
meantime,
ploy.
you look like a weak bitch for
Yeah.
blaming everyone else but your own company.
I'm not. I don't really care. Cut your franchises in half and make some good pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Do a redo. All of them are doing redos. McDonald's did a redo. Dunkin's about to redo their whole brand image. Pizza Hut redid their whole brand
Yeah,
image.
they did,
Like,
yeah.
dude, you're falling behind. Get with the fucking game.
Yeah, and that's true. You got to spend money to do it.
Yeah.
All right. We talked about May. We're going to talk about one molestation case. This is Kevin Spacey.
Okay.
So Kevin. Let's see. He walked up to an actor, grabbed him by the crotch, forcefully grabbed him by the crotch in a bar, and told him, what is it? This is mine. Grab it. Very nice, huh?
Right.
This is mine. It's time to take your boy home. They all leaving. Yeah. So just before we sat down here, there are 8 allegations against Mr. Spacey.
Coming out of the woodwork. So Corey Feldman had 6 people he wanted to out, and
He did out some names.
Yeah, John Grisham, of all.
He's a book writer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Scary stories, right?
No, lawyer stories. He did like the Pelican Brief and stuff like that.
Well, he'll need a lawyer.
What? Yeah.
He'll need a lawyer.
No, he was a lawyer. John Grisham was a lawyer for the longest time. Actually, I think he was a lawyer when he got hooked up with Corey Feldman. But anyway, Corey was like, there's 6 people that I could name, and I was just wondering if Kevin was one of them. That's a total possibility.
I don't know. Like we were talking earlier.
What?
About Spacey being all of a sudden gay, and you picked that out.
Oh yeah,
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, because I
Your
gotta be
gaydar.
honest.
Your gaydar was out.
Yeah, and he's a great actor. He has some great movies out. And
yeah,
his work is his body of work is incredible. But you see, and so I would look into him inside the actor's studio. I've definitely watched some of his interviews on Access Hollywood by accident some days. You see him talk, and he seems like such a nice guy, and but at the same time he's very effeminate. And you could tell too because he does all the Broadway shows and stuff like that. And I just had a feeling about him.
You're just a labeler. You're a typical man. Just slap a label on him.
Happens, man. Oh yeah, we've got the pussy grabber.
The pussy grabber now, the
House of
pedophile
Cards
grabber.
president
Yeah.
doing it to fucking.
They say on the House of Cards he started kissing dudes in the last couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah. There is this. Spoiler alert, there is a scene where he makes out with a guy in the show.
That's what they say,
yeah.
I was reading articles the other day where he actually started real life to film now. Just start kissing.
It was
dudes
not
and
a
shit.
stretch for me at all when he said he was gay. I was like, yeah, that's about right.
But it is a stretch for his fucking attorneys when he tries to play off pedophilia and say, yeah, but hold up, I'm really
that's
gay.
so crazy. That was a weird move. I mean, maybe he was banking on the fact that this was an older accusation. He probably didn't think that all these other people were going to come through. And that's stupid.
And now he went
clearly,
into rehab.
you just look at the atmosphere. That's what's happening right now in Hollywood is an inquisition against pedophiles.
Yeah.
Against
sex, period.
Yeah,
Sexual
assault on every level is just the news right now.
Damn. Seems crazy. I see that Spacey might end up in prison, and Weinstein might end up in prison.
Yeah, they're definitely going hard on Weinstein.
Yeah, he's done. He's finished.
The Spacey thing, you think?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because there's like I say, there's either 6 or 8 kids.
See, the thing is with these sexual assault allegations is the statute of limitations is short. It's only set 5-6 years, 5 to 7 years.
Here you go.
I
Reading.
believe.
I'm not. California, it's very short. On the East Coast, nope.
Oh,
it's a long gestation period on that shit.
Okay.
So, if you swallowed some little kid jizz years ago, you might pay for that shit 20 years down the fucking road.
And, really, it's just coming down to social and cultural damnation, too.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. It's you're done, dude. It's over.
All that 10s and 20s. Because what's going to take you an attorney off? Just pay for an attorney for that.
Yeah.
What do you think it costs? $500-$600 an hour.
Yeah.
$800 an hour.
I would say $500-$600 an hour.
Court drags on for 3 years.
The lawyers, they charge what they know they can afford. Just try to max you out. That's really how it happens. Yeah. They're like, all right, well, I know you make this much, so I'm just gonna hit you for everything I can get.
Yeah, you're not going to get mom and pop lawyer. You're going to You're going to get fucking somebody with 4 Jewish names on the wall.
Yep. You need a team. You need a team that's handling big shit all the time.
Oh, yeah. Fucking crazy. Well, we'll soon. Next week, it might be 16 people that Mr. Spacey has assaulted. What are you up to, Corey? Corey Feldman is back, and he's a winner. You got it the right start time?
Oh, I watched this with
I didn't.
Matt Lauer. Oh, it's good.
You know about Matt, right?
No.
Allegedly, when he said he left his wife,
Yeah.
he hooked up with a black transvestite.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's going far right
Allegedly.
on that one.
Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. That's big rumors on Matt.
Damn.
Yeah. Back, this happened maybe 12, 13 years ago.
He's getting older. Do you see it? Like when you see him in here? Like I remember him when he was a lot younger.
Oh, I hadn't seen it. I found it and put it up there.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what Mr. Corey's got to do, begging for cash.
Corey Feldman joins us now live. Corey, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, Matt.
You reacted to that comment sitting here. I'll get to that in a second. This is very personal for you.
Yes,
it's
it
very
is.
emotional.
Yeah,
it's something you've talked about for years. Let me start by asking you, how prevalent is what you're talking about in Hollywood today?
I believe there's a lot of darkness in Hollywood right now, and I believe it's been there for quite some time. And as we've seen with the Harvey Weinstein scandal, it continues to unfold. New names come forward every day. Now there's names of misconduct with Kevin Spacey, with this child actor who came forward today. It's going to continue unraveling. This is just the beginning. It's just the tip of the iceberg. So everything you're seeing is building up to what I believe is going to be a dam breaking open.
So let me talk about this Corey's Truth effort. You want to raise $10 million. You want to produce and direct this documentary.
It's not a documentary.
It's a film.
I need to stop you there. It is a film. I want to make a feature film, which is why we need the budget that we need. There's actors, there's scripts, there's special effects.
But is it going to involve real people, real names of people active in Hollywood right now?
It will be a very true story. We will have every name that everybody that affected my life. I'm going to give the perspective.
Everybody
that I
who
can
went
give
down
what
on
I
me.
viewed, what I experienced from a first-hand account.
In all fairness, though, we've been down this road before with you, and you have promised in the past to name names.
Never.
Corey's
In your
46.
book, you said when you were talking about your book, you said you were going to blow the lid
And
off.
this is why I'm doing this, because when I wrote my book, the publishers prevented me from writing the names
That's
down.
what I meant.
So you
by
didn't write
we
your
were
book?
down
Change
this
the
road
names.
before.
Yeah.
We didn't get the names
Exactly.
we were promised last time.
Which is why I'm taking the matter into my own hands, and this is why I need America's support. I need the world's support, because I must make a film with no executives, no VPs,
But why do you
no
need $10
lawyers.
million? Film students make movies for fractions.
Well, that's a film student. We're talking about a theatrical release. We're talking about I'm going to four-wall the theaters, I'm going to self-distribute, self-market, make the film, and hire a team of attorneys who are going to protect me and the film when everybody comes after
Today,
me. once
you've
the names
raised
are
just
released.
under $200,000, correct?
Okay.
Is that about
You got
right?
$200,000.
So it's going to take a long
Wow.
time to raise $10 million.
We've got 2 months.
Maybe.
And you've just told me that this is still prevalent in Hollywood. So every day you wait, every day you try to raise money, I would imagine you believe that children are being abused by pedophiles in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
So why are you sitting down talking to me? Why aren't you sitting down with the police right now?
I've told the police. In fact, if anybody wants to go back to
He's got
1993, when I was interviewed
Yeah.
by the Santa Barbara Police Department, I sat there and I gave them the names. They're on record. They have all of this information, but they were scanning Michael Jackson. All they cared about was trying to find something on Michael Jackson.
Who you said, by the way, did not abuse you.
Who Michael was innocent, and that was what the interview was about with the police in 1993. I told them he is not that guy, and they said, well, maybe you just don't understand your friend. And I said, no, I know the difference between pedophiles and somebody who's not a pedophile, because I've been molested.
somebody I
Here's
enjoy
the
having
names.
sex
Go
with.
investigate. And let me push this forward. There are thousands of people in Hollywood who have this same information. Why is it all on me? Why is it if I don't
He
release
does
the
kinda
names
look
in the
like the
next
white
2
Michael
months,
Jackson.
6 months, or a year,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
the
got a
bad
weird
guy.
look.
I'm the victim here. I'm
Yeah,
the one
like a
who's been
vampire.
abused.
And him
I'm
and
the
his
one who's trying to
girl?
come
Oh, what
forward
a
and do
couple.
something about it.
But I
There
wanna
are,
go
hold on,
back.
please, I'm sorry. There are thousands of people out there, Matt, who have this information. Any one of those child actors that went to the teenage soda pop clubs with me when I was a kid know who those people are and the people who ran it. Anybody can go back through history and look at the teen magazines and say, what was the name of that venue they were all promoting, and who ran that venue, and who endorsed it?
You've said you've had death threats.
Yes.
Because you have this information and
Yes.
have threatened to expose it. Another reason, I think, to go to police. That's a crime, to threaten someone's life.
I've gone to the police with that
Love
as
his
well.
suit.
And what would be wrong with
Straight
going
out
to
of
the
the fucking
police
60s.
now again? Didn't work out in Santa
There's a
Barbara.
statute of limitations, Matt, in the state of California, which protects people. It's not that way in New York. It's that way only where the movie industry is, conveniently enough, in California. That's the seriousness of this. You cannot, because if I were to go to the police, I would be the one who's getting sued. Henceforth, I need a team of lawyers and I need a team of security to be around me at all times to keep me safe so I can get this message done.
Real
I'm not playing around. It's serious stuff, and I vow I will release every single name that I have any knowledge of, period. And nobody's going to stop me this time, as long as people support this.
Corey Feldman.
Interpretation,
Thank
as
you
long as
very
I get
much.
cash.
Good to see you.
Hello today, fans.
I need cash. Motherfucker. So, he got some answers for your ass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was well prepared. Lauer definitely tried to get him on some stuff, and it did not work. And now a couple of days later, he goes on Oz, and he drops the names.
Yeah, I heard he dropped names.
So on Dr. Oz, I watched it live.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and basically he goes on with his wife, the blonde.
The blonde, yeah, I
the
did see that.
ridiculous-looking lady.
She's one of his angels, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So he goes on Dr. Oz, right? He drops and like he's talking to him, talking about the situation, much like he's talking about with Matt Lauer. It's like very vague. He's not giving the names, and then Oz takes him back into the back of the studio, and he sits him down on the phone with Los Angeles County Police, and like they call the police on air.
Do you hear the cops too?
Yeah, you hear the part of the conversation. They immediately start talking about statute of limitations. They get a special prosecutor on the phone. They start talking about, it was serious. And then they're like, listen, we know there's a statute. However, that we can open an investigation on the people you tell us. And then he goes and tells the names.
The cops had to do that.
Right.
They had to get a fucking person.
Yeah. So then then Oz gets his phone out and then shows a picture to Corey. He's like, is this the guy? And Corey's like, yes. And then the camera goes around and you've seen it's John Grisham. The writer.
Really?
Yeah. So he drops the 1 out of 6 names that he has on Dr. Oz's show. And he goes to the cops about it. Now he has to go and do an interview with them down in Los Angeles. It's like, it's rolling. Like he would follow through exactly with what he said there.
So he don't need $10 million no more. He needs just about 7.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Well, I think he still wants to produce that film to get more play because
It's supposed to have been a joke. He gave up 1 name, so
yeah.
Hey, you don't need all 10. You need just like 7. You just
Right.
gave up 1 person. Well, really, that went down, huh?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
shit. Wow, that's fucking crazy.
So, and you got to wonder if he's right about this iceberg analogy. Like, that is seemingly what is really happening is like every week now, it's just multiple sex allegations everywhere. And I can't help but thinking like, that's what real life is. It's just sex everywhere.
Well, I'm sorry. I have no pity for somebody who made 10, 20 million, $30 million, got sexually assaulted, may didn't, got sexually assaulted and didn't say nothing because they wanted money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because they wanted money.
Right.
They waited.
Yeah, it's strange. His scenario is very strange. I mean, I don't know.
Who's the chick that was jumping all over? You mentioned her last week. The chick that was jumping all over. God, the actress, can't think of her name right now, but she got busted. She was on a plane. She got out of the plane. They found drugs in it, and there was a arrest warrant put out for her after they tested for opioids.
Really?
Yeah, can't think of her name.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll come.
I mentioned her last week?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I thought we had a video of her last week. It'll
I
come.
remember.
Up.
Yeah.
She was just. Huh? No. It'll come up. I watched some of the videos during the week trying to get this shit up. I can't think of her name. Rose
McGowan.
Yeah, Rose McGowan.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
She got arrested or soon to be arrested for drug possession.
They tried to arrest Corey in another country.
For what?
I think.
Oh, don't let it be
Allegedly.
in Vietnam. Fucking hunting down little kids.
I forget. I don't know.
We talked last week about Corey and his girls. We're going to listen to this horse shit really quick. But this is Corey and his family. Look at the choreography.
Come on.
Fucking disaster. Satan worship.
The choreography.
Choreography.
All she gonna do is twerk.
Hit the club, tell him.
He moves as creepily as he looks.
That's his angels behind him.
They check your life again. Make you beg from us, and still nobody notice them. Just when you think it's all over, no hope in life, so what you gonna do? Every shot flies from exposure.
That's his wife right there.
Yeah, I think so.
What have you got to lose? We got nothing to lose, so baby, baby, let's go for it. Come on, let's go for it. We got nothing to lose, so baby, baby, let's go for it. Come on, let's go for it.
Corey's rocking. The girls sound good.
Yeah.
He said Corey's 46 years old now.
Yeah, he does. Jon Snow.
Try to abolish you. Spin your good deeds until they become bad.
He can't dance worth a fuck.
Right?
I had enough of Corey. God.
That's a lot. There's a
God,
lot
that's
there.
like way too much. Corey's got a lot of shit going on with him.
Yeah.
All right. If you listen to the show, I have another name for Facebook. The Russia propaganda machine. They played right into the system.
Yeah.
150 million people viewed that shit during the elections. You get that up there? 150 million people. They use propaganda. It's great.
Yeah. I mean, that's the name of the game.
Yeah.
That's what, like...
They
they've been
fell
doing
into
it-
our weakness. They jumped
Yeah.
all over our weakness.
Yep.
Twitter, YouTube.
There's a glaring one, to
Yeah.
be fair.
Yeah.
That weakness of ours is pretty obvious.
And they're doing Spain right now.
Yeah,
They have a something coming out on
So
Germany.
they have troll farms. Like they have buildings dedicated to people just sitting in these offices on the internet to just do that.
Nice.
Yeah. And then recently there was a newscast where a reporter tried to go into the building and they wouldn't let them in. And then they have a
In
couple
Russia?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty serious stuff. Like they have like corporations built around this.
Hey, maybe I could loan out HBS services.
Then there's
with,
also
troll farm.
meme generators. Like they hire people to make memes that go viral on Facebook and stuff. You know, memes and stuff like the random info fact pictures.
Yeah.
They have whole teams of people that they hire and pay to make memes for political gain.
Nice.
There's like a
my
cyber
goal.
war going on through memes of all things. Like that's an
Nice.
incredible scenario that we find ourselves in now.
Yeah, you could do that, guy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Thank you very much. Yeah. That's our goal.
Yeah, right? And you can get paid to do that, to like
Yeah.
just make a meme about the sea.
60, 70 grand a year.
Right?
Just make memes all fucking day.
Yeah.
But it's just, and everybody wonders how 150 million, because everybody grabs their fucking phone and they look at
They
it.
just scroll.
Every
Gotta get through that feed.
yeah, every few seconds ago. Oh, phone.
Yep.
Phone. Facebook.
I'm so hyper aware of it now too. Like whenever I touch my phone,
Yeah.
like I have like a weird, like it's definitely affecting me because like I try to touch it less, but then I'm like, I need to like do stuff. Like I need.
But I still sit up here and watch all this shit and all this stuff they're talking about. I don't see it affected the election.
No, it didn't.
I think she disintegrated on her own.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, then there was a lot more than just
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know, like it's hard to believe that somebody would automatically change their vote just because of what they saw on Facebook.
sorry.
You know, it takes a lot more than
We are
that.
weak. We are weak-minded people, but not that weak.
Yeah, exactly.
Trump brought all the what did she call everybody?
The deplorables.
Trump brought out the deplorables.
Deplorables, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay. And he did.
Yeah.
He did. These people that can't read or write. I was talking, I think I talked to this here, but I know I talked to someplace else. So Trump brought out the deplorable men.
Uh-huh.
The deplorable men are in marriages with women who just say yes, right?
Yeah.
So when you go to, and I'm just going to say a state, North Carolina, the backwoods of North Carolina, you marry some hick.
Right.
And they don't never leave 50 miles from their fucking house. And Peggy Sue that he married has been fucked by 20 people, right?
Right.
And by her brothers,
Yeah.
right? So that wife, she just says, yes, well, my husband's doing it, I'm going to do it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So you get one, you get the other. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah. And like when you see the stuff on Facebook, like you see it on your feed because your feed is already geared, like Facebook knows what you're into.
Yeah.
So it's not like that stuff is yeah, like exactly. Those algorithms are already bringing you that Russian propaganda.
Yeah.
Like because you're already on that team.
Yeah.
Like you're already going to make that vote, and like if anything there's maybe like a 5% enforcement.
That's a good point. I never
into
thought
it.
about it like that. Yeah.
You know, like they're already going to do it.
I never thought about it like that. Yeah. Yeah.
And you got all the congressmen. You got like Senator Al Franken grilling the Facebook CEO and stuff. Like, how did you not understand that at Facebook advertisements paid for in rubles were not propaganda? And the Facebook guy's like, because we don't look at it that way.
No. They don't.
Like, we don't look at it that way.
Yeah. Another senator, congressman being useless. All right. Yeah, I don't. This is fucking a mess. Fucking a mess. The DNC says they're not hiring white men. And I have to get this new phrase. I knew nothing about this shit. When
You're going to have to, like, I know how to use it properly, but you have to give me the definition again.
Yeah, I looked it up and it says this. But she got a great email. I'm not saying this email is true. I'm not saying this is true. But the DNC is putting out for tech jobs, right? Okay. In the DNC. Where's that fucking email? You got it up there?
Yeah.
Oh, did I lose that son of a bitch? I probably did. All right. Oh, I know where it's at. Okay. Let me see. Get that. Okay. So the DNC is looking for a chief security officer, data science lead.
They want to rebuild their tech team.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a Madeline leader. Madeline?
Yeah, Madeline.
Madeline?
Yeah,
Madeline leader. I tried to Google her face, and I think she took down her fucking LinkedIn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I really
They're
did.
gonna stay
Several
anonymous
faces came
on
up,
that
and
one.
then LinkedIn was down. So, here's their email. And allegedly, this is their email. As you may have heard, we're rebuilding a tech team into a robust, well-oiled machine. Excuse me. That can tackle all elections from the presidential down to the dog catcher and the school board. What's more important, that we are focused on hiring and maintaining a staff of device, voices, and life experiences. Someone that we desperately need if we hope to secure the future of our country. God, everything's the future of our country. We're building a distributed tech team, so most of our positions can be based wherever you happen to live. Ooh, job at the house, nice. You're white, you can't apply.
No bueno.
But if you dress up in drag, I'm sure you can. Please let me know if you have questions concerning them. Feel free to forward your contacts. I personally prefer you not forward to cisgender straight white males since they're already in a majority. So cisgender. The word I had to look up is that person who likes the opposite sex. So if you're a male and you're going after a female, you're out.
Right.
But
then
like
that means you're cisgender.
Yeah, cisgender.
Right.
Like I said,
so if you're normal, we don't
you're
want you.
No, normal and white because she
normal
did
and
specify.
white. True. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Always forget the race card.
Do not forward to cisgender straight white males since they're already in the majority. Well, I don't know what polls you've taken lately, but brown people are taking a stronghold on America, and white is still a majority?
Yeah.
Really?
Small.
Barely.
Small,
Barely. Yeah.
But it's not like, so it's not like it's like a 52-48 split, you know, but it's not like the 48 minority is all one minority. So really, we are in a major majority still. And that's why Trump won, because, you know, and that's what the left tried to portray, and that's what they didn't realize, was that it's not like there's still a ton of white people, and they're mad all the fucking
Disgruntled
time.
white.
Yeah. Like, they didn't realize that. Because it's like, you know, it's 52% white, but then it's like, you know, 20% Hispanic, you know, 10%
Yeah, you gotta get the rainbow.
Yeah, there's
coalition
other
together.
that 48% is
Yeah.
broken up into different
Yeah.
groups, and they don't all get along.
Yeah, they're not getting on the same page.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta be. She pulled the black card, the brown people card to vote for a white person, and that shit didn't work
no
out.
go. No,
Yeah.
not happening.
Bernie had to plan.
Not to mention the fact that a lot of the culture in a lot of those immigrants doesn't respect women as much. Like
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about that. Yeah,
exactly.
Bend down, shut your mouth, open, put something in it. That's true. Yeah, that's very good. All right, I think this is the last one, right? Robots. We got some robots, people. This is the best part. I love robot stories. I love them. Aren't we on robots, Les?
Yep.
Okay. So the Saudis, all right, if you follow politics and future investment initiative, it's late. I'm talking gibberish, and so they put a robot, and of all, a female robot, on the podium. That was shocking, right?
Well, let's be honest. We're really only working on the female ones right now,
because we're going to quick take them.
We're
to the
not
fucking room.
so concerned about the males, because the male robots, I don't think the females are at that point. The real females are at the point yet, but the real males are like, oh, we totally want sex bots.
Well, I think it's funny. I think it's funny in a country where women can't drive.
Right.
They can't, dude.
Yeah.
I went to a stadium to watch a soccer match. There was no females in the stadium whatsoever.
Whoa.
None. No
Damn.
females. That was the weirdest. They walk into a stadium and say like no women anywhere. Not taking tickets. Not serving
Like,
food.
what's the
not sitting down watching.
mentality there? Like, I don't.
It's a great mentality. I love it. I
really?
love Saudi Arabia. Jeddah was great.
Cool.
I love Jeddah. But there is, when you go to a restaurant like a Burger King,
Yeah.
family on this side, males on this side. If you come in with a female, you're family.
So, like, is there a single girl scene there? Like a single woman scene? Like, are there any places that all single women go to? And like,
Yeah, I'm sure, but I didn't.
yeah, it's very rare. It's like,
It's Riyadh. That shit don't happen. Down in Jeddah
Yeah.
and away from the capital.
is
yeah,
this?
shit happens.
And are they like Dubai, where there's religious police and stuff like that?
No, Dubai. Saudi has religious police. You'll see them all the time.
Okay.
Right. Dubai, not so much. You don't see police too much in Dubai. You see them,
Yeah.
but they're at the airport. They're
Right.
standing around.
So you have to kind of be reported to get involved with the police in Dubai.
Yeah, you have to be obvious. Yeah.
Okay.
But in Dubai, when you're walking around Dubai, you'll see 1,000 people,
Yeah.
but 100 people in that group of police
Oh.
dressed. Yeah, just every day.
in normal clothes.
Normal clothes. Yeah.
So it's like a little mini army.
And they do, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's the interior police, the regular police, the army. They can just overlap.
I see.
So you'll see.
There's
and-
what is it called here? Posse Comitatus?
What?
Separation of military and police in the United States.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's
Just stop
you
myself.
can't have like military on the streets policing
Oh.
unless there's a declaration of what is it?
Emergency.
Yeah, some kind of
Yeah.
The,
Oh, I
like-
didn't know.
What? Martial law or something.
Martial law.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, in America, like there's supposed to be this major separation between our public police and the military.
Let's hear her talk. What's her name? Sophia. Talking in Saudi Arabia.
Everybody, this is Sophia. Sophia, if you could, please wake up and say hello to everybody.
Wake up, bitch.
Oh, good afternoon.
Listen
My
to
name
that.
is Sophia, and I am the latest and greatest robot from Hanson Robotics. Thank you for having me here and at the Future Investment Initiative.
You look happy.
I'm always happy when surrounded by smart people who also happens to be rich and powerful. I was told the people here at Future Investment Initiative are interested in inviting in future initiatives, which means AI, which means me, So I'm more than happy.
All right.
I'm excited.
So you see where she's talking, right? So
Yeah.
the Saudis are trying to
You're
have this
excited
in
about
as like a
yourself. We should say
2030,
we have smart
trying to bring it
investors
up to
here, and
Dubai
they are very
Whoa.
selective.
because they're trying to break a cultural barrier.
Okay.
Not get rid of religious police, but break it on down. They're trying to.
Yeah.
If you go to Dubai
Yeah.
and then you go to Saudi Arabia, you're like, what? This is like fucking crazy. I mean,
In what way? What do you mean?
Dubai started behind the curve. Saudi's been around for years.
Right.
They've had money coming out there, Yahoo.
Yeah.
Right. And if you go to Saudi, you're like, why doesn't Saudi look like
Dubai.
Dubai? Yeah.
I gotcha.
Because they've had money, but
Totally
they just
different world.
kept
Yeah.
it, you know,
Interesting.
more tribal.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Is it smaller in population?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the Emirates, Dubai,
Uh-huh.
they brought in the British,
Oh.
Americans, and they
So
shot
they're-
it up.
Okay.
And they also depended on their own people because there are people educated, went home and came back and
Yeah.
rocking it up.
Yep.
And they said we can't depend on oil and gas the rest of our lives. So man, if you ain't been in Dubai, you got to go, man.
Oh, I want to.
$800 round trip from
No
Lauderdale.
shit.
Yeah,
That's not bad at all.
No, it's real cheap as hell. Okay, we got the video where she becomes citizen of Saudi Arabia. So the Saudis, as far as I know, are the first person to give a robot citizenship. I wonder who's gonna marry the bitch.
I want to know who programmed her because really
And
he's
we
the
just
one.
learned, Sophia, I hope you're listening to me, that you have been now awarded what is going to be the first Saudi citizenship for a robot.
I would to thank very much the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I am very honored and proud for this unique distinction. This is historical to be the first robot in the world to be recognized with a citizenship.
Sophia. Thank you very much, Sophia.
That clip is going to be in a documentary 30 years from now when the robots take over. And like,
You remember back when?
that's going to be the opening credit. Like,
Rich.
yeah.
Well, what they're doing is this is another place I've been at. So you go to Egypt, Israel, all that connection up there. They're building a big city up there. So Westerners can go to Saudi Arabia and
Have a Western experience.
yeah, exactly right.
Got it.
It all ties in right there.
Yeah.
Aqaba, Jordan, Israel's right there, Egypt's right there, all that, right?
Okay.
So they're supposed to build a big city. You can go to Saudi Arabia, northern Jeddah. I want to go North Saudi Arabia. It's very pretty, but it's a desert, right? It's a wasteland right now. You
Is
fly
it
over
super hot there throughout most of the time?
So my project I was on with the heat index 150
Whoa.
during the summer. During the winter, you got to put a jacket on
Okay.
because it's a desert,
Yeah.
right? It's cool.
Yeah.
Right, but during the summer,
But
brutal.
primarily, like, and is the summer longer? Like, is it more of a tropical climate? Not tropical, but like, is it more of a hot climate?
So it snows in the
because,
mountains.
like, here in Florida, from what I gather, it's super hot 9 months out of the year, and then like a little warm.
You'll need a jacket because it gets to 40 and 30 down.
Yeah.
You know, 1 or 2 days you'll need
Right.
a jacket. But over there, it snows in the mountains between
Okay.
Riyadh and Jeddah. It
Yeah.
snows.
That's another thing is elevation.
You'll need a jacket, but I mean it's nice. You
It's
know,
nice.
like I say, the Red Sea's right there. It's bouncing off. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Man. It really is nice.
I wonder if Sophia here would recognize how nice it is, or if she's just programmed.
Somebody's already face fuck Sophia. She's already been in the
100%.
face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
She's creepy looking.
So much shit to talk about, so little time. Talking about Mr. Justin, going to have his own show pretty soon.
Oh yeah, working on it hard.
Development. I don't
Yes.
think you're working on it hard.
I am. I really do think about it a lot because it's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. And I'm working on acquiring a new studio again. Still working. We're going to make it happen. And then eventually, this thing's going to blow up. Be pretty good. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get better at this shit. Maybe. So what is it? Twitter. Harold Broadcasting Services on Facebook. Twitter is Harold Broadcast And Instagram is Howard Broadcasting Services. All right, I can remember that shit. All right.
Nailed it.
And then we got NFL football. Swami, he just did another one last week. He went 11-3 or some shit. Very good. Very good. This week he already lost his first game. Jets beat his ass already. But shit happens. All right. Thank you. Enjoy. Like, subscribe, do whatever you got to fucking do. See you next week.